Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Thank you for joining me today. And this entire week, we've been going over pet medication, the rise of pet medication prices. And today, we're going to touch on 5 alarming reasons behind the exploding prices of pet medications pet owners must read. Now, I'm here with Charlie. Charlie is a new member of the family. Say hi, Charlie. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Soon, Charlie will be getting a haircut. He has all his shots, and he needs to be neutered, right? Charlie? Okay. So, what are those 5 things? Monopoly by Big Pharma, increasing veterinary markups, rising regulatory costs, growing demand and shortages, advanced high-cost treatments. These are pet treatments, they just keep going up. And there's one reason why all this is happening. Yes, you heard it on the show before all week. And it starts with a T, and that's tariffs. Tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. Now, let's get to the fun part of the show. I look forward to this part of the show. Right, Charlie? Do we look forward to this? And that's the Pets Rule Show animal comedy moment. All right. You need a bath. You need a bath, Charlie. You're going to stay with me. You're going to stay with me for this part of the show. Okay. Let's start. The Chihuahua and the Bulldog. A Chihuahua sees a bulldog walking down the street and boldly says, "Hey, want to fight?" The bulldog laughs. "Are you serious? You're tiny." The Chihuahua proudly responds, "Yeah, but I've got connections." "Connections? Like who?" asks the bulldog skeptically. The Chihuahua points proudly behind them. "My mom's dating a Doberman." All right, that was funny. The Hamster Hotel. A man brings his pet hamster to check into a fancy hotel. The receptionist politely says, "Sorry, sir, we don't allow pets." The man insists, "But he's not a pet. He's an emotional support hamster." The receptionist the receptionist politely says, "Sorry, sir, we don't allow pets." The man insists, "But he's not a pet. He's my emotional support hamster." The receptionist skeptically asks, "How exactly does a hamster support your emotions?" The man leans closer and whispers, "Well, when I feel stressed, he runs faster on his wheel and generates power for my meditation app." Two more to go. The cat detective. A man calls the police frantically and says, "My house has been robbed. They've taken everything except my cat." The officer, puzzled, asks, "Did your cat scare them off?" The man sighs, "I doubt it. My cat was probably asleep." "Then why didn't they take the cat?" The officer wonders out loud. Because the man explains calmly, "She only steals food, naps, and attention. She's an expert at avoiding responsibility." Last one. The clever goldfish. A young boy excitedly tells his friend, "My goldfish is smarter than your dog." The friend laughs. "Prove it." The boy confidently replies, "Okay, Sparky, roll over." The goldfish just swims silently in its bowl. The friend laughs. "He didn't roll over." "Sure he did," says the boy, "but he's a fish. He rolls vertically." And that's all with the animal comedy show. Pets Rule Show animal comedy sketch. Thank you for listening. The animal comedy sketch. I hope I get funnier as I tell my jokes. Okay, thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. And today, 5 alarming reasons behind the exploding prices of pet medications. Pet owners must read. Now, this entire week, we're going over pet medication, the rising cost of pet medication. Yesterday, we touched on help for senior citizens and how we should do more for them. And I gave a lot of tips and strategies on what to do, especially family members, friends who can make sure our elderly senior citizens are doing well with their pets. Charlie's barking. Oh my God, something's going on. Charlie's barking. Be quiet, Charlie. All right, back to 5 alarming reasons behind the exploding prices of pet medication. Now, I do the research, save you time, and let's go with number 1, monopoly, big pharma. The dominant pharmaceutical companies have gained immense control over the pet medication market. With fewer competitors, these giants can aggressively hike prices. This monopoly leaves pet owners with limited choices and significantly inflated costs. Now, we know inflation, and tariffs are going to hurt the pet industry. How? Well, services are going to go up, and services that go up, we're talking about grooming services, we're talking about dog walking services, we're talking about everything that has to do with services. Overnight boarding services are going to go up. All these services are going to affect due to the tariffs implementation. And if you're not feeling the pinch now, you're going to feel it soon. We know, for example, food staples like eggs. Today in the news, I heard wine is going to be hurting because it's like a 200% tariffs on wine. So, yes, it is going to affect the pet industry. Probably not immediately today, but as the days go by, it is going to affect it. So, what can you do if you are a pet lover, multiple pets, one of them has underlying health issues? Like I said in the previous shows, stockpile. If you're presently receiving medication for your pet, ask your pet veterinarian to give you additional prescriptions and stockpile. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can get generic medicine, so if you can get a generic brand instead of the name brand, go with the generic brand. It's the same thing. It's just a generic brand, and stockpile on that. If you belong to a big box store, we talked about Sam's Club and we talked about Costco. They're all over the place in every state, and Walmart. They have a pharmacy online and they have the brick and mortar store. You got Petco also. Big when it comes to brick and mortar. If you like to go inside the store, they have the online pharmacy. You have Chewy, big online pharmacy store. These many stores in terms of brick mortar and online pharmacy, you can shop around. You look for discounts, especially over the counter medicine. We cannot forget Amazon. Right? When it comes to over the counter, the great thing about Amazon is that they have a large, and I say extra large, varieties, and for all types of pets: reptiles, horses, fish, small pets, large pets, dogs, cats. One of the many few online stores that cater to all, not just dogs and cats, or maybe just fishes and hamsters. They cater to all. So when it comes to over-the-counter medicine, I will have to say your best bet is to go with Amazon. But if you watch any of my previous shows, please shop around. There's always a discount in a certain store, another discount in another store. And if you can save $5-10 off, that's $5-10 saved that you can use towards pet food. When it comes to senior citizens, if you missed yesterday's episode, again, as they get older, their circle of friends and family shrinks. However, what you can do to help them is, and a senior citizen, if you live in a neighborhood where you've been there, stop over your neighbor's house, especially if they have pets. Ask them to help you out. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can't afford your pet food or pet medication, or maybe they belong to a big box store like Sam's Club and Costco, they can get a discount for you and help you purchase whether it's pet food or pet medication, whatever it is. For senior citizens, family members, that's something that you want to keep in your Rolodex, right? Especially if they have pets. And then once you tapped neighbors, family members, then you have your local shelters and non-for-profits, which you can always go there, give them a phone call, and I'm sure they have some kind of senior services because they want to keep seniors with their pet. So today, 5 alarming reasons behind the exploding prices of pet medications pet owners must read. I went over monopoly, big pharma. What about increasing veterinary markups? Many veterinary clinics rely heavily on medication sales to boost their profits, resulting in high markups. These alarming hikes directly impact your wallet, turning routine treatments into financial daunting expenses. Listen, we need our veterinary doctors, and they have a brick and mortar store which they have to pay rent, and they have to pay employees, and sometimes they have to store animals there, and they need special machinery for that. So we understand that all that costs money. So as a pet lover, we need them, and I'm not gonna go on this show and say that, you know what, they're taking us for a ride in terms of their prices. No, we need them, and it costs a lot of money to finish veterinary school and become a veterinarian. So what you do is you talk to your veterinarian, you negotiate prices. There's nothing wrong with negotiating. And if you can't afford it, I'm sure they're a pet lover also. They're going to give you the best price possible. And if they can't sell you the medicine there, I'm sure they will guide you and tell you where you can get it cheaper by giving you a prescription and letting you go to whatever pharmacy online store you can find it cheaper at. But we need them, and we need to support them, especially when they're our local veterinary, because they have a lot of overhead they have to pay, right? Number 3, rising regulatory costs. Tightening regulations have made the approval and manufacturing process for pet medication increasingly complex and expensive. Pharmaceutical companies offset these escalating expenses by passing the cost directly to pet owners, causing shocking price spikes. Now, listen, pharmaceutical companies get a bad rap. And I understand that, listen, the FDA process and to get medicine approved, it's hard and it's expensive. But they have a bad rap for being greedy. And when you have a bad rap for being greedy, it's hard to get rid of that bad rap. So I'm not going to sit here and defend the big pharmaceutical companies, because that's why you're the big pharmaceutical companies, and what you can do better for us as a big pharmaceutical company, I'm going to leave that to the 1 minute Mr. Animal Lover beef. That's going to be with the big pharmaceutical companies. That's right. Don't forget the 1 minute Mr. Animal Lovers beef. We're going to get to that right now. Mr. Animals Lover 1 minute beef. Yes, there it is. And let me just make a quick correction right there. And if you don't know, you're new to the show, this is 1 minute where I just get to just tell you what's on my mind, my a piece of my mind. All right. And I have 1 minute to do that. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna choose the pharmaceutical companies for that. Yes, they have a bad rap, but listen, I'm gonna tell you why I have a beef with you though. Okay, Miss Animal Lovers, 1 minute beef. My beef with the big pharmaceutical company is that, listen, as you have name brand medication, pet medication, that's how you make your money when it gets approved. However, once the expiration comes off, don't fight it. Let other smaller companies go ahead with the generic brands, right? And those generic brands, let's make a lot of them, and let's market those. Those are cheaper and less expensive. And don't forget about discounts for senior citizens who are pet lovers. Let's give them more discounts. Let's market the discount so they can know that the discount is there. And for those with low income, especially low income, let's help them out too with discounts. Let them prove that they are low income. You give them the discount. So senior citizens, generic medicine, and low income families who have pets, let's look out for them somehow by marketing. That's Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. Okay. That was a lot. Yes, that was a lot. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. And let's watch what Purina's doing for animals, right? Don't forget that with previous shows, I've showed you how they have the commercial where they use AI to show animals that require adoption, pet adoption, and it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing, and I'm going to show that now. How do you get to this? Well, you go to hlcpets.com, right? You go to hlcpets.com. You click on Pets Deals, you scroll down, and you will see the banner for Amazon Pets, discover our destination for pet parents. You click on it. And when you click on it, you're going to see everything. And this is what I'm talking about, Amazon.com. Shop by pet, dog, cat, fish, birds, small animals, reptiles, horses, pet profiles. You got the new gift, pet deals, new arrivals. Protect your pets from. They have a large database of over-the-counter medicine for every pet possible. So you scroll down, you click on Purina, and that's going to take you here. And let's watch that.
Our pets. They just know when to push us. Give us more when we need it most. They make the golden years more golden. Routines more exciting. New beginnings less scary. They make the world more beautiful. Our pets give us their best. Every day. In every way. And because of our pets, Purina is doing more of the things that matter. For the ones who matter most. Nutrition is at the heart of what we do. But it's not all we do. Purina cares here. And here.
Okay. Now, let's talk about number 4, growing demand and shortages. The surge in pet ownership, especially after the pandemic, has created unprecedented demand for pet medications. Combined with supply chain disruptions, these shortages drive prices up sharply, leaving pet owners scrambling to afford essential treatments. So, obviously, yes, we're over COVID, but the pandemic did cause a supply chain issue, and this supply chain issue is still being felt today. However, The biggest issue we're going to run into is tariffs, because Canada, Mexico, China is where a lot of the production of these pet medications are being done. And we know that we're having issues now with Canada, China, and Mexico. If you look at most of your over-the-counter medicine, pet medication medicine, you're going to see it's made in Canada, made in China, made in Mexico. So yes, that's what I'm trying to tell my pet lover viewers, my fans. If you require pet medication for your pet, go ahead and stockpile. If you use any type of pet medication that's over the counter, start shopping around now. There's Petco, there's Amazon, Chewy, there's Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco. Start shopping around now. Start looking for discounts, because it's only going to get worse. Number 5, advanced high-cost treatments. Cutting-edge treatments and innovative therapies offer incredible health benefits, but they come at a premium. These powerful new medications can dramatically improve your pet's quality of life, but significantly inflate the overall cost of pet healthcare. Now, I went over this in previous shows, how we use now artificial intelligence throughout many of the pet healthcare industry, new machinery, CAT scans, throughout the pet healthcare industry. And when it comes to pet medication, think of it also as an issue, a problem, because it's going to cost more money due to the tariffs and these pet medications being made in Canada, China, and Mexico. And we're practically in a tariff war with these countries. So the 5 alarming reasons behind the exploding prices of pet medication pet owners must read. Number 1, monopoly, big pharma. Number 2, increasing veterinary markups. Number 3, rising regulatory costs. Number 4, growing demand and shortages. Number 5, advanced high-cost treatments. Okay, let me share something with you now. I have something else here, something special. And what is it? It is another pet food company who I use for my pet food, for my dog now, Charlie. And that's Hills Science.
Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day and giving your best friend the best nutrition.
Sorry about that. I'll put that back and I'll start it over.
Feeling healthy by leaps and bounds. Making a dinner that makes their whole day and giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. Science did that.
Okay. Now, we cannot finish the show without me showing you some research that I've done, right? And according to the research, this is by Dogster. How is inflation impacting pet owners in 2025? 10 interesting statistics. Just going to go over these statistics with you. World pet owner inflation facts and statistics. Get it right, right? Last year saw an inflation rate rise of 10.24, increasing pet food costs across the board. Around 50% of pet owners have had to switch to cheaper pet food, and 41% have started purchasing cheaper treats. Listen, that's another option. And again, when it comes to pet medication, you have the generic brand, right? Another option besides the generic brand, and again, this is with prescription medicine. You have a relationship with your veterinarian. You ask your pet veterinarian that, can I get the human? I guess if it's a pain medication, for example, they have similar pain medication in the pet one and the human one. and you ask them for the human one, maybe it's cheaper. They can tell you, but that's another option there, right? Increased inflation has caused about 55% of pet owners to cancel their pet food subscription. That's an issue, right? About 63% of dog and cat owners are not able to pay for a surprise vet bill. That's an issue also. Approximately 22% of pet owners have submitted applications to state services to help pay for pet related expenses. So 10 ways inflation is impacting pet owners. The rise in pet food costs. Yes. Number 2, reduce spending on certain accessories and supplies. Number 3, buying cheaper alternatives. Number 4, canceling pet product subscriptions. Number 5, reduce frequency of pet care services. Increase in DIY projects, do-it-yourself projects. Number 7, increase concerns about rehoming pets. Number 8, looking for state services to help pay for costs. Number 9, difficulty paying surprise veterinary bills. Number 10, going into debt. And that's the last thing we want to do, right? And this article, again, by Dogster, you can look it up, how inflation is impacting pet owners in 2025, and 10 interesting statistics. All right, let's watch this. This is by Bark. Go to hlcpets.com, click on Pets Deals.
Do you have a chomper, a thrasher, a tug-of-war champ? Cool, so do we. We're Bark, the creators of BarkBox, and this is our state-of-the-art safety lab. Here, our mission is 100% dog joy, so toys go through a lot to prove they can handle it. From itty-bitty bites to ginormous chomps, to a wild ride, and even a really big stretch. We test everything, just like real dogs would, because we care so much. Unlike kids, pups aren't currently protected by toy safety standards, but we're working with ASTM to raise the bar for the entire industry. Bark, leader of the first international safety standards for dogs.
Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Do not forget Parsono ear finger wipes. You can get it on Amazon.com. And they have the pet eye wipes, which you can also get on Amazon.com. You go to hlcpets.com, click on Pet Deals. You'll see the banner there for Amazon, your pet destination, and you will find these two products there. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. If you want to support the show, smash that subscribe button and like button. Visit hlcpet.com for pet deals, everything about pets. Pets Rule at hlcpets.com. Send me your emails, questions. I'm Mr. Animal Lover, Mr. Fixer. I will answer all your questions. You can also call me 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1-800-213-0988, $1.99 per minute fee. Again, Mr. Animal Lover, you have questions, I have the answers for you. Snap, share, win, enter your best pet pictures, videos for a chance to win cash and prizes. Email your videos and pictures to petsrules@hlcpets.com. Now, let's go. We have 2 minutes left. Let's go to pets. Let's go to petsrule.com, hlcpets.com. You'll see everything there. You click on Pets Deals. You have pet blogs. Great articles to read. If you go to the home page, you can search from the many pet categories, active ads, pet travel destinations called 24/7. You have the Pets Rule Show, certified pet telehealth experts, 24/7, anytime, 1-800-213-0988. No subscription required. Vet referral, pet nutrition, pet travel questions, unlimited pet advice, pet parent stress. You also got pet travel destinations. You get deals on that. And again, pet parent emergency, certified pet telehealth experts. Call 24/7 anytime. 1-800-213-0988. But my favorite tab is pet deals. If you go to pet deals, you will see every deal possible, all types of pet products and foods. It's all there. I'm scrolling down for you. You also have budget pet care, affordable pet care, dog TV. You want to register your animal as an emotional support animal, U.S. service animals. And let's finish off with budget pet care, affordable pet care. Everything here about, again, over-the-counter prescription right away. Look, 20% off plus 10% cash back. It's all here. Great deals, especially over-the-counter medication and prescription. It's all here. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Recap of this week on the rising cost of pet medication. Have a good night. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in. Pets Rule Show, 7:30 to 8 p.m., Monday through Friday.